Okay, let's unpack this. For today's deep dive, we're really getting into the specialized world of professional audiovisual infrastructure.
Right.
Specifically, we're looking at the partnership between a company called HDTV Supply and the hardware manufacturer tvONE.
And this is really the bedrock for some serious operations. We're talking command centers, university lecture halls, secure government facilities.
So when you think of HDTV Supply, it's not like a big box electronics store.
No, not at all. A much better way to think about it, based on the sources, is like a specialized architect's warehouse.
An architect's warehouse, I like that.
Yeah, they're not selling you a TV. They're providing the structural supports, the blueprints for really complex video systems.
So what does that look like? What kind of gear are we talking about?
Well, they're a global provider, and they focus on things like modular matrix switchers.
The central nervous system for video routing.
Exactly. And also, this is a big one, AV over IP equipment.
Okay, let's pause on that. AV over IP. That's
Yeah.
audio visual over internet protocol. For anyone not living in a data center, what does that actually mean?
I mean, it's the massive shift away from all these proprietary cables. It's about sending, high-resolution video and audio over standard computer
The
networks.
kind you're using right now?
Pretty much. And that's what allows these huge systems to scale up without just collapsing under a mountain of wires.
Which immediately brings up the idea of trust.
Yeah.
You need to trust this gear. And that seems to be built into their model, especially for institutions.
Absolutely. One of the most fascinating things is their institutional discount structure.
Right.
They offer an extra discount specifically for federal, state, and local governments, and also schools, universities, military accounts.
And they verify this how?
Through the email address. It has to be a .edu, .gov, .mil, or .org. It shows you they're built right into that public sector ecosystem.
So when you're selling complex, expensive, mission-critical hardware, support becomes everything.
It's non-negotiable. The sources really stress this. Lifetime support.
Across all channels, too. Phone, chat, text, email. They even list the number, 833 Wolfpack.
And that lifetime support is directly tied to the complexity of what they sell. They can't just sell you a box and walk away.
It's more of a partnership.
It has to be. Which is why they offer things like the WolfPad Ultra real-time demo. It lets system integrators actually, test drive the solution before they commit.
That is essential, especially when you look at the actual hardware. I mean, it covers the whole spectrum.
It really does. It's everything from, say, simple rack mount kits, just structural pieces, really.
Like the RM-320S, that $40 part.
Right, that specific piece, all the way up to incredibly sophisticated processors.
Okay, so give us an example of a high-end piece.
So
take the 1t-C2-750 Core i/O2 scaler. It's over $1,000.
And what does it do?
Its job is to be a visual translator. It takes every single video input, no matter the resolution or format, and makes sure it's perfectly scaled and displayed across multiple screens. It creates harmony.
Okay, and this is where it all connects. The need for demos, for lifetime support. It ties directly into the buying policy.
This is the critical policy nugget. This is the strategic pivot.
So what is it?
Specialized items like that high-end Core processor, they are often sold as non-cancelable, non-returnable, and non-refundable.
And many of these are TAA compliant, right?
Exactly.
Let's quickly define that. TAA is the Trade Agreements Act. It basically means the federal government has to buy goods made in the U.S. or certain other approved countries.
Precisely. So you're talking about high security, often custom-built items. Because they're made on demand or integrated into a bigger system, you can't return them. It completely changes the business model.
So let's tie this all together. What does this all mean for, say, a university that needs to upgrade its main lecture hall?
It means this entire market is this unique ecosystem. Deep product knowledge, those institutional discounts, and that robust lifetime support. They aren't just, nice add-ons.
They're mandatory.
They are mandatory. They're the compensation for the fact that these critical components are sold with zero room for error and absolutely zero chance for a return.
Which leads us to our final thought for you.
Right. So here's something to think about. Given that this expensive, specialized, often non-returnable hardware exists, how essential does that lifetime support and access to demos become? When a major systems integration project has literally zero room for error getting that deep knowledge beforehand, it stops being a bonus. It becomes the only insurance policy you actually have.